A Life Well Leveled is a show for grown-ups. Content warnings can be found in the description.
Hey, Fat Elf, what were you doing before you got here?
Do the dicks match?
Hey, I have a lot of detect trap shit.
Nuzzle a puzzle?
I'm doing backflips.
Oh, now 20!
Welcome to A Life Well Leveled. So, starting off, setting the scene. Galbatorix and Biggus have been fighting skeletons aboard a boat in a raging sea at the library. Doug and Ecroferia have just burst in the room, finding chaos. You both have noticed a giant ship docked with a large chain, and the pier you stand on has a glider and what appears to be a traveler's cloak. Just as you are placing your bearings, Remington jerks the wheel of the ship, pulling it from the pier as you hear the chain tension pull taut, and you hear a sudden whine in the wood snapping beneath your feet. You have mere seconds to react. What do you do, Ecroferia and Doug?
Wait, that was us?
Yeah.
I try a magnificent jump to the boat. I don't backflip because obviously all my acrobatics has not been doing shit for me at this game. I try to not face plant, but still make it to the ship.
Ecroferia, do you want to do anything different or do it?
I see him like just take off for the ship, and I'm like, I guess that's where we're going. I'm with him, and I start running to make the jump as well.
I will give one of you guys the glider if you want to grab the glider.
I'm like, Doug. Okay, so I use the glider then.
Okay, with the glider, you notice there's a red button on the handle as well. So, Doug, can I get you to roll a acrobatics? What'd you get?
22.
22. All right, Nick.
You fell.
I'm going to need you to, let's say, roll an acrobatics with advantage.
If 22 doesn't do something, this is BS.
20.
Oh, you're good.
So take the 20.
You're good. All right. So with the 22, Doug, you're able to launch forward and grab midway on the chain as it's starting to pull from the pier. Ecroferia, you have a chance to pick kind of where you want to end up on the ship, I guess. So kind of give a little perspective of what's going on. You have the bow of the ship, which is the pointy part. And then the back of the ship, it has kind of a little wheel, 2 staircases coming up, a door underneath. The middle of the ship is a sail. So I just kind of put a little flourish there. And the sail! And the front of the ship has 2 staircases leading up towards the front of the ship. Yep.
So do we see Remington? Didn't you say he's on the wheel?
Yeah, Remington's on the wheel. And actually, as you're leaping off and picking where you want to land, and Doug has a hold of the chain, Remington goes, "There won't be enough time for you boys." As you do your action, Remington leaps from the banister, reaching out, and let me give it a roll. Okay. And manages to grab the flying chest, and a slight mist envelops her as she fades away from sight with the chest in her hand. As the boat veers away from the dock, you see Remington on the pier. She unlatches her fishbowl helmet and water pours out. Well, hello, boys. Hasn't this journey been fun? Well, I hate to bow out and run, but other guests who want to have some fun. Yes, Ecro, this is how you rhyme. And he plunges his hand into the chest and pulls out a magical key, and he tosses the chest aside. Now I must turn on a dime. Ta-ta. Hot, that also rhymed with rhyme. And he turns out the door. The ship's starting to veer to the right side of the room, and it's kind of tunneling around this vortex. And so it's going to be about, DM speak, 3 turns until it makes it back to the pier. Back to Biggus and the Galbatorix. You guys are face to face with a skeleton on the ship, as well as Plu. What do you want to do?
Plu's there too? Is Plu the dog paladin?
There you go. Got it in one.
All right, so there's one skeleton left. It's me, Biggus, and Plu, and Remington, the fishbowl girl.
Who just now revealed herself as Gilgamesh Steve.
Oh wait. Oh, so Gilgamesh Steve, and because Gilgamesh Steve was the morph person.
Gilgamesh Steve was there the whole time.
Oh,
Are we face to face with Gilgamesh?
No, he's turning out the door to walk away as the ship's pulling away from the pier. You and Galbatorix are on board, and so you're far from just leaping off. Gilgamesh Steve did a magic move to get himself from the boat to the pier.
and he got the key from the floating chest, right?
And he tossed whatever was left in the floating chest he didn't care about onto the side. He only grabbed the magical key.
Okay. And then remind me there was a silver key, wasn't there earlier?
Yeah, one of the orcs from earlier, Big Head, nabbed the silver key. All right, Biggus, what do you want to do?
So the ship is turning about, right?
Yeah.
No one's at the helm.
Nope.
How many steps away am I from the helm?
You can dash up there and grab the helm.
All right, I run up and I grab the helm.
And you're going to turn, I'm guessing you're turning it towards the pier?
Yeah, I want to get it under control. What did I need to roll?
You already have kind of a ship handling expertise background, so I would say you could just do it. Do you want to yell to Galbatorix and the rest of the guys what you're wanting to do?
Hold fast! And I grab the wheel, and then okay, I get it under control. And we go back to the pier.
Okay, so it starts turning to the pier, and it'll take about 2 turns to get there. Doug, are you going to be working your way up to the ship? And Ecroferia, have you decided where you want to land?
Galbatorix says something.
Okay.
There's still a skeleton there, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing a firebolt.
What a wooden
The skeleton turns to you and go, whoa, wait up, hold on. What are you doing? The firebolt all the time to me. You killed Barry. He was on the ship. I don't know why you shot Barry. You guys just jumped on our ship. We're supposed to be doing some sort of party, and you start killing people? Is this how you act at parties?
Hold up, wait. Skeletons.
You killed Barry. He's on his face is smothered. I can't believe it. He had a family.
With the ship? Are you guys helping with the ship?
We're actors. I don't know. This whole ordeal is really bad.
I said, "Oh, screw this! I'm gonna go help Biggus with the ship."
So as you're moving towards Biggus, you notice the dead skeleton on the ground is starting to convulse, and a black ooze has started to weasel its way within the parts of the skeleton as it starts pulling itself up. So it's leaning from a prone position and kind of pulling itself up off the ground. And the other skeleton goes, "Barry, I can't believe you're alive!" And there's no retort from the other skeleton.
Interesting. So I keep an eye on the skeleton.
Meanwhile, while you're keeping an eye on the skeleton, outbursts from underneath the captain's quarters. "Guys, I found Gilgamesh. He's actually Remington!" And Maeve, the Toad Wizard, pops out. By the way, I also found these other skeletons.
Oh, God.
And a crew of 3 black slime skeletons start to make their way out of the captain's quarters.
3 black skeletons.
They are covered in kind of like a black ooze as they're moving towards the doorway, and Maeve is bolting past you. Ecroferia, have you figured out where you want to land?
Yeah, I'm gonna land near the chain where Doug is coming up. I'm gonna help Doug up the rest of the way so he's safe on the ship.
Awesome. Then I'm going to say that with that landing and action, you just pull Doug aboard.
Okay.
Doug, you're confronted by an odd sight. There's there's 5 skeletons on board, the dog Paladin and Galbatorix with Maeve all a little frantic and not knowing what's going on. What are you going to do? Ecroferia, as you're pulling Doug aboard, your hand pulls out and you're like, where did he go?
He rolled a 9.
And then you realize he just slipped and fell to your feet, and you're like, oh.
Why is this
There you
so
are.
shitty so constantly for me? These rolls are against me. I have a +7 to stealth.
You're the worst rogue. You got
Wow, you rolled really low then. Holy cow.
the one away
Stuck
from a
at
critical
stealth.
fail.
Biggus, how are you commanding the party?
Code. It doesn't mean shit.
Well, I normally when a captain takes the helm of a ship, he turns into a different person. And Biggus, with his past experience as a mighty sea captain, starts barking out orders to the skeletons, to the elves, to the little man, and the bigger bitch to start manning the sails and helming the ship in such a way that we can get back to the pier quickly. So whatever that means, that's what that means.
I'm going to have you roll charisma to see if you can convince the skeletons to work for you.
All right. Charisma. That is 15.
Ooh.
You know what? With that 15, they don't really know who you are. Not really sure what you're doing up there, but they're a little more preoccupied with the rest of the members that have showed up to crash the party, and they start moving towards Galbatorix, Ecroferia, and Doug. The one that's closest to Cody starts to pull itself up on its feet, and it's going to roll for an attack.
Oh, it's on.
I don't think an 8 hits you, does it, Galbatorix? It's against your
Armor class?
yeah.
11.
Nope, so it doesn't hit. It's swings and lightly glances off. The other skeleton goes, "You gotta help Barry! What have you done? You did something with your hoo-ha magic.
There's something in the black.
Don't you have
ooze.
like utility skills, like charm person? Is there something else you could have done?
Nope. This
What am I
skeleton's
going to
gotta
tell
die.
his skeleton kids?"
Skeleton's gonna die. He's got black ooze. Can I inspect the black ooze, or is perception or something like that?
Yeah,
I got a feeling that this black ooze isn't natural.
All right, that would be like Arcana check. Arcana, yeah.
Ooh, I have good that. Here, let's hope we get a good roll. Boom.
What'd you get?
24. I know everything about it.
So with that, you notice that this black ooze is radiating with magic. It's a pure evil that's combining whatever's on these skeletons together and making it do its bidding. So these aren't skeletons. These aren't going to be people. They seem to be under the control and thrall of whatever this black ooze is, but you can sense that this black ooze is living. Also with that 24, you remember and recall black ooze being on other parts of the manor as you're going around. Some of it was seeping from the walls. Some of it was seeping out of that mimic, I guess, doppelganger.
Yeah.
That made up who you thought was Gilgamesh Steve. So you're sensing that this is playing a larger role than just one or two skeletons on the ship.
Well, we needed to kill the skeletons now that have the black ooze. Or can I roll?
I don't.
Can I do some kind of investigation to see if we can get rid of this black ooze?
You can try, but you literally melted that guy's face off. So that skeleton's dead, regardless if you take the black ooze off. But if you were to attack if you were to talk to the skeleton, it would attack the black ooze as well.
If we talk to the skeleton?
Yes. If the skeleton itself was responsive, like if Ecroferia was clevered in the black slime and it was starting to overtake his body with a thrall, then you could probably take the black ooze off that, but not off something that's dead. It's just going to be entombed by the black ooze. And you might want to relay this to the rest of the party.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm like, all right, guys, this black ooze, it looks evil. It's causing this other skeleton to look like it's coming back to life. Don't let it touch you. And then I talk to the other skeleton and I say, hey, your friend Barry is not Barry anymore. Help us defeat the skeletons.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I guess I can help you. My name's George.
It's
All
a
right,
on
George,
our
let's take
side.
out this skeleton.
All right,
Handle
so
fireball.
I
There's
need.
two others that came up, 2 or 3 total.
There's 3 others that came from the captain's quarters that are making their way. So they're underneath Biggus, but they're coming towards Ecroferia, Doug, and Galbatorix. So
I am one with the shadows.
let's
What the fuck?
let's roll
We're gonna
initiative.
find out he was never a thief this
Roll
entire
an
time.
initiative.
All right, so Ecroferia, you're kind of back in the way, and since you pulled Doug aboard, you have a better grip. Do you want to go first? What do you want to do?
Do we know what range, like how close are the skeletons towards us?
Let's say 15 feet away.
15 feet away. And could we tell by anything? Because the one that has a black ooze that came back to life.
That one's about 5 feet away. That one's right kind of in the center of the ship. And the other ones are a little further than the steps below. So they're about 15 feet away. Biggest is about 30 feet away.
Because he's back on the
Yeah, he is at the helm.
Yeah, on the stern. Okay, so I'm going to acknowledge Galbatorix. Like, sounds like a good idea, and I'm gonna strike that closest skeleton.
Yeah, strike the ooze.
Roll an attack on it. What are you attacking with?
My long sword.
So you're running up on it, and
It was 5 feet away. You said.
yeah,
So
but
yeah,
you're coming up on it. Cool.
Yep. 4. Dang, that was a crappy roll.
Yeah, you just kind of slice the ground right in front of it.
I'm like, back.
I dare you to cross this line.
And it starts to cross.
Totally on purpose.
All right, Doug, you're next in the order.
I'm still semi-close.
You're still that you're 5 feet away from the one that Echo's at, 15 feet from the other 13.
Because we were all right beside
And
each
I
other.
guess I'm attacking the one Nick's at. We'll try to take that one down first. Nobody's down on health yet, so there's not much I can really do. And then I'll do a dagger attack.
Sure. And a 13 hits, yeah.
Nice. So then I do 6 damage. And then I get a secondary dagger attack because I'm using dual wield.
All right.
16.
Hits again.
And I do 4 damage.
All right. And that breaks up this skeleton. It was already partially damaged from what Galbatorix had already pulled on it. Slime oozes off of its skeleton, its form, and just goes kind of into the creases of the ship.
It's going like it's actually moving like down into the ship.
It's just kind of like sulking off. It's just kind of moving away from.
Okay, so it's not like actually like moving, like lively moving.
I don't want to give you the impression that it's taking over the ship, but that sounds kind of cool. But so I'll just leave it up to imagination.
Wait, so
because that's what it sounded like when you said it's oozing down to the ship, like it's moving.
It's an
away
evil
from him into the
ooze.
ship.
That's on the whole.
It's an evil ooze, and you gave the idea it's moving. So I'm like, it's taking over the fucking ship, guys.
All right, so that's what you say to the rest of the guys. Biggest, it's your.
I'm one with the shadows. It's taking over the ship.
It's taking over the shadows.
Biggest, it's your shot. What do you got?
What am I doing?
After this round, you'll have one more round of kind of engagement before the ship would be close enough to the pier to jump to it.
Well, I feel like since this is a vessel, the captain should be the last one to get off the ship and steer it into safety or crash it into safety. So that's my mission.
All right. Do you want to utilize this time to do any kind of attack or anything?
The captain doesn't leave his post.
You could freaking take the wheel off the ship and just throw it at them if you wanted to.
Well, won't that screw up the direction of the ship?
yeah,
I don't know how ships work.
Well, no one's in range for combat.
They're right below you. You can haul butt and jump, like skydive, luchador onto them.
Can I pick up Galbatorix and throw him at the skeletons?
You'd have to leap over the skeletons, grab Galbatorix, and throw him at the skeletons. You ran up to the top of the boat.
We're best friends, though. Remember?
All right.
Wow, Skin
Fine.
is so fickle.
Fine. I'll rip off the wheel and I'll throw it at a skeleton. That sounds way cooler, though.
Roll a strength check with advantage because I like the idea.
I was gonna say you have advantage over a steering wheel.
9.
9. Wait, did you roll twice or did you just roll once?
Yeah, I did.
No. So unfortunately, as you're pulling and yanking on the steering wheel, it doesn't do anything. You can roll another strength check to see if you can really loft it off, but you'd have to hold your action to throw it till the next turn.
I just I look at the steering wheel and I pull up on it. And I realize with all my strength I can't do it. And I'm just thinking in my head, "Fuck, this is a well-built ship." I'll use my my great axe against a nearby skeleton.
All right, so you'd have to leap from the banister down to like WWE style to get to them.
All right. Yeah, I'll do a flying
People's elbow.
Flying suplex move against a skeleton.
All right, so you do a leaping jump and I guess roll attack. I'll let you leap.
I got a 25.
That was a nat 20. So you get to you roll double damage. Yeah, roll it twice and combine the two.
8.
And 8.
4 and 4 is 8 crit.
Do you attack with your hands?
I don't know. I did unarmed strikes, whatever that means.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, you come up on this skeleton. He doesn't notice you at all. You knock him prone onto the ground and just start wailing on him.
Do I knock him out? TKO?
Not a TKO, but you definitely take him to the ground. So he's going to have to take a turn to get up. The Skelly's turn. Yeah. The skeleton's turn. One's going to make a strike at Galbatorix. Let's see. 3 does not hit. Okay. One's going to attack towards Doug. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah.
All right. 4 damage. All right. And one's going to slash at Biggus. Does a 17 hit your armor class, Biggus?
Mine's 14.
All right. And it hits you for 6.
6 damage?
Yeah. All right. Galbatorix, it's your turn.
How many skeletons are left? There's 2 left, right?
You obliterated the one on the floor. There was one above you that attacked at, there's one that Biggus jumped on and one above Biggus that just attacked at Biggus.
I'm attacking the one above Biggus with a firebolt.
All right. Roll for attack.
12.
12 does not hit. So it zooms past its face and it just turns to look at you. Back at the top of the round, we have Ecroferia.
2 of the other ones are all within reach now then because they moved up.
Correct.
So, hey, I'm going to go look at Biggus. I'm like, why? Who's steering the ship? Wondering why he jumped down and then seeing nobody at the helm. And I'm going to attack the one that's nearest to me.
You think now's the time to have a debate about who's steering the ship, Nick?
Yeah, when
We're
nobody is
killing
steering the
skeletons.
ship is a perfect time to have a debate about who's steering the
There's
ship.
a vortex.
Skeletons of black
One more
ooze
turn.
trying to rape us, Nick.
I mean,
Ecroferia.
Okay. I make attack to the guy nearest me, Hans.
All right.
16.
16 hits.
I did 9.
9 damage. All right. You slash down at that.
Okay, so it's not obliterated. It's not looking near death. Okay.
No, that one's dead now. Dead. Now to Doug.
There's a shiny chest on the pier.
So when you entered in the area, there was a flying chest that Gilgamesh had stolen and now tossed to the side of the pier. So yeah, you'd probably be able to see the shiny chest is no longer flying and tilted over its side.
Okay, but would I know it was empty?
No.
Okay,
So one more turn, we'll be back there.
how far away is the pier?
1 turn away.
We know what Doug wants to
So
do.
you can jump out and swim, but the boat would overtake you. And
Worst, if he jumps off, we're going to get
help
there
us
before he
kill the
swims there. But
skeletons, and then you
he
can
is
go
so
after
obsessed
your
with
shiny
gold.
object.
And shiny things.
so what do you what do you want to do?
Well, I feel like I would know naturally that we're getting there quicker on the boat.
Yeah.
So what part of the boat is going to hit it first?
The bow of the boat.
The bow.
Well, what I can do is I can take a move action to get to him, heal, and I can use a bonus action to move again.
Okay.
Well, my bonus action to heal. The way it works is I use my move to get to him,
Who are you getting to?
and then instead of
Biggus.
using to Zach,
Okay.
if I can, and then I use a bonus action to heal him because I can use items as a bonus action,
Yeah.
and then I use my action, which would be my attack,
Yeah.
to move again.
Okay.
Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
but all I'm going to tell you is Biggus doesn't look bad off. He looks like he got cut up, but he's not like
No, but I have a
jugular.
deep one to heal. So my character has a deeper need to get gold, but has a want to heal everybody.
Okay, go for it.
So this is
You pickpocketed me in the first
I don't know
episode,
if you're
you
aware of
bastard.
that though.
well, I have a deeper need to steal.
I'm not aware of
I
it,
have a
but
deeper
yeah.
need to steal than I do to heal,
so he
but
does
I have
both.
a high want to heal.
Okay, well, I hope
He
it balances
heals
I have
out.
a
someone,
very
then takes their
complicated character.
gold.
Yes, you do.
I have a very complicated.
Gold will always take precedence.
As he's
Chaotic
healing you, he's like,
neutral, that's what Mark
exactly
is.
what I am.
Chaotic
All right.
neutral.
So I'm running to Zach, and I'm using a bonus action to try to heal.
All right, so roll medicine.
Medicine?
Yeah.
Medicine. There, I got a 20 for medicine.
Oh yeah. You're
So Zach, you roll for
Wow.
yourself. 1d4.
3.
You get 3 health.
Oh, got you. Cool. Okay.
And then I use my other action to run to whatever the closest point to what the pier will be.
okay. I'm going to need you to roll athletics check.
Athletics?
Yep.
Acrobatics is my better one.
Oh. 12.
You're running though.
So so
It's better than average.
yeah, but it would have been better if it was a little higher so you didn't run.
I'm saying an average would be a 10. So I'm slightly above average getting there.
I'm here to help. I'm just and you run straight into
Oh,
Maeve
no.
and you kind of trip over
Freaking
him
Maeve.
as you're distracted by the healing and by the shiny chest that you roll over and he goes, "Don't worry, I can bandage too." And he just starts patting your belly because he thinks he saw you do that to Biggus, and so he starts rubbing your belly to see if that'll help.
Like, ooh, feels good.
Thanks. I just know all the stuff.
But gold. So out of my fucking way.
I just started shaking my head in disappointment.
I just healed you, motherfucker.
All right.
I'm still disappointed in that move.
Visible
And
disappointment.
I'm down 1 bandage. Okay.
And so
Yep.
George the Skeleton's going to roll an attack, and he does not hit. He does not connect. Now it's down to Biggus.
So, am I still on top of this freaking skeleton?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to draw my great axe and kill this guy. No, I whisper in his name, Dickus, and then I drop
Alright.
my axe.
Drop it on him. Let's see attack.
All right. Oh, fuck me. I got 12. Do I connect?
That does not connect.
Oh, point blank.
All right, fine. I'm going to initiate rage. I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah. So you
Right.
just sit over him, you drop your axe, and he's literally pinned to the ground. So you missed. And then you go, "Roar!" Let's hear you rage. Yeah.
It muted his mic. He's too loud.
All right. Biggest roll attack. 7.
This skeleton has to be dead. It had 8 damage and then 7.
Can I, Hans, in my rage, can I like run after a skeleton with my axe, but like run so
No.
fast that I run up the ship like Forrest Gump?
No,
I
because you just
can't?
spent all your time trying to punch into a skeleton that, well, I'll give you advantage because he's prone. Like you're on top of him.
13.
That connects.
I got A lot.
And out of all your pure rage, you just chomp through him. And then the ooze just rolls off your axe and rolls off of its body. And let me roll one more time.
Only 2 skeletons left, right?
Nope. 2 more skeletons appear from the captain's quarters as they start to roll out, trying to crawl over each other to get to you. Only one's going to be able to attack, and so it's the skeleton's turn. Now there's 3 skeletons, one right next to Galbatorix, and 2 that are at the captain's quarters. And they're going to roll to attack Galbatorix. Does a 13 pierce you?
Yeah, I only got 11.
So it hits you for 4.
Okay.
Galbatorix, it's your turn.
I move to the bow of the ship, 30 feet away, and then I do a firebolt on the one that just hit me.
So you can help Biggus out by fighting the one that's right above him.
Okay, I'll hit that one. And I'm still moving to the bow of the ship. That way I can have advantage when I jump off.
Sure.
All right. Bam. I got 24.
And geez Louise, you've been rolling high with a firebolt.
Yep. I'm a fire wizard, apparently. Oh, God.
A 10?
And do I still have that +2 damage from drinking that beer?
I'm glad you remembered that.
It's like I use a thunderbolt,
dead.
throw a tennis ball at him.
Yeah, you completely zoned that one out. So that one was trying to attack Biggus to get it off of the other friend, and you just, what do? Do you do finger guns? You go,
yeah,
pew!
Every firebolt that I do, I use a gun like this, like a handgun, and I go, firebolt.
Yu
Boom,
Yu
Yu
Hakusho
Hakusho.
style?
Yeah, 2 hands, because it did a lot of damage. Boom. And I yell, firebolt.
Doug is at the base of the stairs with Maeve. Galbatorix, I'm going to see if you can leap over them with your, let's do acrobatics.
Oh, shit.
See if you can hop over.
Yeah.
You give him acrobatics and me athletics?
It doesn't matter. I rolled high.
Well, I was saying acrobatics was more of a like leaping,
dexterity
jumping.
check.
Athletics is the
Better than athletics for me.
You should have made your case. I rolled a 19.
Yeah. All right. So
I'm gonna do another.
as you do, you run. You are the
What the
nimblest
frick,
wizard that we've
man?
ever had
I'll
on
do
our
another
crew.
Can I reach up and like purposely trip him?
I backflip over him.
He's like freaking Yoda from the 3rd episode.
Can I do some kind of dexterity check or something to see if I can purposely trip him because I'm
Yeah, go
so
for
wanting
it.
to be to the pier
I'll allow
first? Dexterity check
we'll
or what do you
have-
want?
Do opposing checks. So you
What would
would
that be?
do Dex versus
Okay.
his Dex, I guess.
Okay, so I'm rolling 1, 2.
Ha
Yeah, he got me there.
Okay, so you grab him.
It's my fucking chest.
You imbecile! I'm not after the chest.
The
I
chest
just
is
want to get off
mine.
the ship. You can have the chest. I don't care about the chest.
So now is the closest round that you would be able to get off the ship, either from the front or wait around and get off from the back and jump off.
Yeah, I yell at everybody, let's get off this ship. I jump off the ship.
Yeah, you're down, buddy. You fell.
I'm predicting another backflip.
So it's a new round. Ecroferia, you're top of the round. So what do you want to do?
Yeah. There's still one more skeleton left.
There's 2. They seem to be piling out of the captain's quarters.
them.
So there's
Get off
2
the
more.
ship.
I'm gonna follow the actions everybody else is doing. I'm gonna sprint towards the bow to jump off the ship towards that chest.
Is he running past me?
Yeah.
14, 16.
16 hits. So yeah, you're able to leap off the ship. The ship's close enough to the pier that you leaping off, you'll land straight onto the pier. You've landed on
Okay.
the pier.
I'm right. How far I'm from that chest?
Oh my gosh, you guys are so
I will
obsessed with
murder
this
him.
chest. You are like 5 feet. It's like right next to the door.
Okay.
And-
Yeah. Can I look in there and what do I see? That
Okay. As you reach the chest, it says, "Password and it has like a little like gator mouth of movement, kind of like one of those games at Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay. Now that that's done, I'm just gonna shut the chest and I'm gonna wait for the end of my turn.
Okay.
My turn now.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's your turn.
I'm straight up jumping right at Nick. Like
Okay.
I'm talking flying squirrel tackle, like all arms out sideways, like jumping at Nick. Hold on for a second, so I can even make it off the ship. So, am I doing acrobatics or?
We're saying athletics, unless you can make a case for acrobatics.
Because I'm fully, it's not just athletic. Athletics to me is more running. Acrobatics is me jumping through the air.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Fuck! God damn it!
Hey,
Do I just go like straight past him and right into the water?
No, it's just you chose poorly. And as you're launching off, you still make it to the pier, but it kind of like hoofed you right on the top of your chest. And so you didn't actually make it to the pier, but your arms are up there that you can pull yourself up.
And Echo's just confused.
I'm just laying now on my back on the dock,
I hear a thud as he's like right on the edge.
and I'm just yelling at you. It's my fucking chest. I just sort of roll onto the dock onto my back, and I'm just yelling at him now that that's my fucking chest.
Biggus, what would you like to do?
I want to get on the freaking dock and get off the boat.
All right, do it.
All
Roll
Athletic.
acrobatics.
He's gonna fall in the water again.
5.
This guy.
Hopefully he's not in heavy armor.
No. Biggus whiffed it into the water. Galbatorix.
Yeah, I'm jumping off the ship.
All right.
If he rolls a nat 20, I'm gonna be pissed. Dude, Hans,
my
what is? I'm
gosh.
serious.
Acrobatics.
Is there something against my character? Because this is bullshit. There's no way that I can roll these crit ones, natural ones, bullshit ones all the freaking time.
Dude, I'm getting like 7s through 9s, and I have +7 to acrobatics and sleight of hand and stealth.
I'm getting 1 through 3s, and I have a 5 on strength.
Wait, acrobatics is +5. My stealth and
Yeah.
fucking sleight of hand are +7.
I have +1, and I'm a big fat wizard who's holding a book. All right, so I am on the very tip of the ship, and I turn around with my back to the dock, and I put my arms out, and I do double fingers towards the skeletons, and I proceed to do a double backflip onto right where Nick is, right beside him by the chest.
That's what Galbatorix thinks he does, but he didn't roll a nat 20, so he really just hops off. He still gives him 1 bird, not 2, but he's like, yeah, that's what it felt like.
I mean,
All
a
right.
19. It was good. I'll take that. And I look over at Echo and I say, "Sup?"
Do you guys
Like it was
want to
nothing.
hurry in to the other room now?
Absolutely, I am leaving that room.
Well, you guys all left Plu on the ship, but the ship's hurtling towards you guys right now. So I'm assuming you're just going through the door before it cascades into you.
Crashes. Well,
I didn't. I want the chest.
Isn't Biggus in the water?
Yeah,
Sweet. And I'm gonna help Biggus out of the water and onto the deck.
he can help by climbing up the ladder. So both of you roll strength checks.
23.
That was a nat 20. He reached out to help you. You've called him a bitch this entire time. What do you want to call? What do you want to say?
Oh yeah, I definitely jump over him. I don't need his elvish soft hands.
Jump
I
over
don't
him.
need his soft hands. I need diamond hands.
Did he say shiny?
Okay, so we're all up on the thing.
So you guys can disengage and go out to the other room. You're taking the chest with you?
Fuck yeah! I grabbed the chest.
Okay, cool. You guys enter into the foyer again, slam the door behind you, and for a minute you listen closely, but you don't hear any kind of crashing or anything else happen from the other side of the door. As you come back into the foyer of the manor, you see slumped over in a corner is a half orc with its tummy clawed up and black grime oozing from the wound area. What do you guys want to do now?
So I want to be like, hey
It's
guys,
evil
so
ooze.
obviously we know this is not good to touch. I think we should move on past this room. Or actually, can I roll an
Investigation.
investigation for the room to see what else we notice? Oh, that was horrible. I only rolled a 5. I got a +1, but I rolled a 6. So I'm like, looks like nothing is going on here, guys.
Can I slide into the shadows?
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for
You can
it,
slide in the
Mark.
shadows.
Wait, hold on.
27.
Oh wait,
Oh, nat 20, baby, with a +7.
I didn't think Mark had a roll for that because I thought he had a
Wow.
feat for
He
that.
does, but he keeps
It allows
keeps
him to-
No, I
slipping.
have to roll for it.
Oh,
It's just
okay,
a
okay.
stealth.
He slips into the shadows with the chest. And with Bigus's roll, he notices that this is the orc from previous with the big head. And this is the one that pocketed the key from Gilgamesh Steve earlier. The other thing that Biggus notices is that one of the locks appears to have a magical key in it. There's 3 locks that were on the chest of wonders hoisted in the center of the room. 2 of them that Doug noticed from last time were magical and one was ordinary. And one of the magical locks has a magical key in it. But that big-headed orc on the ground right now is one that Biggus recalls having one of the keys.
Perfect.
Hey, Biggus,
What's up, little man?
stay here. I'm gonna use my magical hand, my mage hand, and I'm gonna see if that guy still has that key.
Carry on, little man.
I cast a mage hand, and I am gonna try to find the key and take the key off of that orc.
You pull one simple key and
Ooh, okay, yeah, because I'm gonna take my hand and have it come towards me to bring me it.
so just like a claw game at like a Chuck E. Cheese, there's a letter attached to your mage hand as well. It's a letter from the family thanking for the money, but his mom's not getting any better. So he should come home soon.
Well, that's unfortunate for him because he's dead on the floor, isn't he?
There you go. Got it in one.
All right. Can I use the key to open the chest? Use the hand to go up there and open that ordinary lock?
Yeah.
All right. So that I tell the mage hand to go up there and unlock that simple lock with the simple key.
So it opens up and one of the locks is now done. What do you guys want to do? Ecroferia, do you want to... Biggus wasn't here at all, so you want to catch Biggus up on what went on?
So I wanna look and be like, hey Doug, is this the same orc from before? And I know his Doug has disappeared hiding somewhere.
So
And
just
I'm like,
shout randomly to the shadows. Be
Okay.
like, Doug?
So I'm gonna be like, Galbatorix and Biggus. I'm like, this orc was in a previous room that has sleep spell and cast him to sleep, and there's a bear. So be careful whatever future rooms we're gonna go to. We need to be ready to have another fight. There's a bear. I already stabbed it once and put some damage, but it seemed a little bit too tough, so we left that room. So giving the update about the previous room, I was like, we're trying to solve the keys. I believe you guys already, as you can see, you found one. So I think we need to be prepared for these next rooms. There was one that I know me and Doug ran into, and for some reason we were not able to speak properly. So
I think maybe there's one room we haven't went into. So are you sure, Ekro, that you want to go back into the lion's room? All of us? All right. I look at Biggus. Biggus, bro, where you want to go? You want to go kill a bear?
Honestly, I want to follow you wherever we go. I don't trust elves and tieflings or
Yeah,
scum
what
of
is
the
that
earth.
tiefling?
So
Oh, well, let's go ahead to the,
wherever Galbatorix wants to go, I'll go.
let's do the bear.
Can I heal myself in the corner?
Yeah.
I do a quick heal on myself.
All right. So you guys are going back up to the lion's room. Let me pull that up real quick. There's a room with a face of a lion on the door facing you. The room is in a disheveled state with most of the furniture and items pushed away from the middle of the room towards the walls. There's an ornate sign above the door that seems to be instructions of some sort. Biggus, what would you like to do?
Perception.
Well, I can make it easier. Ecro, you want to explain how kind of the room focus or like any kind of encouragement?
yeah, before we walk into this room, just want to give you guys a heads up. It limited my and Doug's way of speaking and communicating, but it seemed like there was a word in a confusing puzzle over the lion's head. So We need to get in there and focus on solving that. So I say we step in there for a turn and try to process it and then come back out to talk about it. Assuming there's no danger inside. No, we walked in, could not speak properly to each other until we left out of there. So,
all right, sure. You want to have a hand sign for like, let's get out of here?
yeah, I'm gonna do the.
That's not a good dance sign.
Does it make you speak? Does it make you speak retardedese?
Knife hand.
I like. Okay, all right. So we're doing salute as our hand sign for get out.
Pay attention.
Big smile. Big smile.
Yep.
Big smile.
All right, so let's say you guys all walk in at the same time. Okay. All right.
But I'm still in the shadows.
Tieflings.
Okay, I need Biggus and Galbatorix to roll a D10.
E10, you got it.
7.
5.
I'm sending you guys both a text message real quick. Okay. So there's a plaque on the wall that I had told the guys about last time, and I'm sending you a picture of it. It says,
Send it to all of us. I don't even remember what it looked like anymore.
I know, I sent it to everybody. It says, okay. I am a talking door. Make me speak. The password is only what you think.
Make me speak. The password is only what you think.
Do you have any ideas or anything you want to spread out?
Definitely eat some fruits and beans. Definitely fruits and beans. So, do you guys want to do a WOD right now? Do you guys want to work out?
Give the hand signal. And we go.
Do you want to talk at all?
We're already out of here.
Well, we gotta get out of the room so we can talk. So.
All right, I guess we leave the room.
So you leave the room, and what do you say?
So, what do you guys think on that riddle?
Well,
on top?
I
What do you
think
guys think could be
definitely
the
we should
key?
do a WOD
Well-
right now. Do a 5x5. Mix in some snatch, clean, jerk. Probably do a Murph warm up.
Zach, does he realize we're out of the room and he's still talking in his code?
So as you, Biggus, and Galbatorix walk out of the room, you feel a curse lift off your shoulders, and for whatever reason, you are free to speak. Is the reason that Ecroferia gives hand jabs for let's get out of the room.
I ignore Biggest right now, and I'm like, bro, that's weird. Ecro, like, can we tell each other what like was happening to us? Like,
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so
But you didn't speak at all, so nothing happened to you.
Well,
So you
didn't
didn't
get a
realize
chance
anything
to.
happened.
thanks, Nick.
Yeah, but I'll be like, okay, so I didn't speak anything in there because last time I was forced to speak in riddles and it did not help the situation.
Oh,
And I don't know where Doug is at. 'Cause he's still hidden, but I'll be careful because he'll just say, I have an idea. And he repeatedly says it like an annoying little creature.
You're from the shadows. I have an idea.
I look around from the
As he
shadows
walks
and
out
I'm
of the
like,
room.
who said that?
So I'm like, I'm gonna assume. I mean, it could be wrong because it does look like the Biggest does love to work out. So maybe he just is asking us to go work out right now. But this is not the time.
I got a detect magic spell. I mean, we could detect some magic in there.
So the door says, "I'm a talking door. Make me speak. The password is only what."
So
you
we
think."
have to
So
think
we
the
have to
password.
How
all
do we
talk
make a
simultaneously
door
to the things that it wants us to think. Let's confuse it.
It's never talked back yet.
Doug,
But doesn't
were
the
you
door
able-
want to
you
talk
tried
to us about the
talking
things that
directly
we
to the door.
obsessively think about when we're inside the room? Think about it.
Hmm.
I think we need to go talk to the
Galbatorix.
bar.
Mine is.
I will let you do an Arcana check to see if you see any magical properties,
I
but
will
you
do
have
that.
to relay the information from the inside of the room.
Oh,
So he
okay. Well,
walks
that's
back in.
easy. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm going to go back in the room and I'm going to do an Arcana check.
Okay. Now roll for Arcana.
Is this like a detect magic kind of thing? Arcana? 15.
Roll to 15.
Yes, sir.
You think there's something to do with the way that you read the inscription that'll help you out.
Okay, well, this is it. Guys, hey, there's something weird with these lion heads. Because is there more than one lion head?
Nope, just the one.
So there's one lion head and there's one sign right below the lion head, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. There's something magical and eerie about this lion head. And we need to rethink on how we read that inscription. Right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
Right. And then I walk out of the room.
Wow, his seems pretty easy for whatever he has to do. He just literally spoke to us.
So I guess I'm still not sure what was going on with you guys, but I was able to speak just fine while in the room. Interesting. Can I do a detect magic on the lion? Because I got a weird vibe from it. So can I do like an arcana or detect magic? Okay. Well, I go into that room. Or wait, I can do it from range areas. I can do it from 30 feet away. Can I do it from outside the room?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do it from outside the room. I'm gonna go detect magic on that weird lion that I'm getting vibes from the lion head.
Okay. You don't notice anything eerie or offset about the lion head, but the 12th word in the inscription stands out to you.
12th word. Only. Stands out to me?
Stands out to you with the detect magic.
All right, guys. So I did detect magic on that lion head, and for some odd reason, the word only is popping out to me real strong. Anybody?
Only spelled backwards is lion.
No.
I shake my head at Biggus.
Have we tried going in and saying only? So I come out of the shadows,
Doug.
I walk in the room, and I turn around and go, I have an idea.
Okay, and I ask, what's your idea?
I go into the room and I say, what if we only did CrossFit, guys?
Only.
As you say only, the lion head opens up his mouth and reveals a door latch that you can open up, and you hear a click from underneath your arm where the chest is.
I have an idea.
And I say, what if we only did CrossFit, guys?
What's your idea, Mark? Nothing again. Okay, but he said only.
And then I say, what if we only were vegans, guys?
And I grabbed for the handle.
Yeah.
Ecroferia, do you want to say anything?
I yelled shiny and lunged for the handle.
Oh, I'm watching from the outside, just laughing and being like, "This is quite interesting." I haven't entered the room yet.
I'm still on the outside too. I say, Doug.
Ecroferia and Galbatorix cannot see this from outside the room. You see Doug and Biggus kind of talking to each other in kind of like a weird loop, kind of past your vision. It's blurry as Doug opens up the room. Opening the door, you come across a mystical world of wonder. There's a golden bed that appears to resemble some sort of hot rod vehicle. A table has action figures on top of it, which depict an epic battle scene being played out. There's a giant witch poster on the wall, and it says, "See you October." You also notice a large mirror with scantily dressed pictures of Gilgamesh taped to the sides. And what the heck? Let's put a bottle of wine next to it, too.
So there's a scantily clad pictures of Gilgamesh Steve next to a mirror?
Yeah. Yep.
Do the action figures look valuable?
Are they shiny?
They just look like action figures.
There's no coins or anything?
Yeah, we can say there's like 10 GA coins. Like just the most valuable thing that you could probably see is a golden NASCAR bed.
Well, I go into the room and go into that door.
I'm just laying on the bed and I'm yelling mine.
So I just be like, well, I guess I'll just go and join them for now.
All right. And so you guys are all in Gilgamesh's Steve private quarters.
Can I? So he has a mirror with pictures of himself and a bottle
like
of
this
wine
guy's really in himself.
and a golden bed. Oh man, can I use an investigation just on the whole room around me because it's a lot to take in.
You see a little bit of magic that's on the poster, a little bit of magic on the sheets. I mean, Gilgamesh got magic all over this place. You also notice that there's some shimmer on the mirror. And the bottle of wine next to the table appears magical as well.
Hey, Biggus, go drink that wine.
I look at little man and I say, "Hey, what if we only did crossed and ate vegan?
Okay, Biggus, get out of
Am
the
I
room.
still under the spell, Hans, or no?"
Magical room.
As soon as you leave that room, you'll be
Alright,
out of the spell.
So I leave.
What would you like to do, Biggus?
I go to sleep. Yes.
On the
I
bed?
sleep on the
Go to
bed.
sleep on the bed.
Yeah.
In the sheets.
So Biggus
We're
lays
doing a
on
short
top
rest.
of Doug, who's on the bed currently.
Someone else tries to take my bed, I'm stabbing him.
I'm
saying this out loud.
Yes, I go like
Biggest
old
drink the
school
wine.
stay at the house days. I go head to foot, opposite sides with Galbatorix.
I try pickpocket him.
You're gonna pickpocket with disadvantage as he's facing straight into you. You didn't jump into the shadows this time.
That's fine. I have sleight of hand, bitches. Oh, fuck.
Oh no! So
What the hell's up with my rolls? God damn it.
so as Biggus starts getting on top of the bed, you see Doug reach his hand into your pockets, and it appears he's playing pocket pool with you.
grab
Biggus.
his hand violently. I'm like, "Oh, trying to get cute, are we?" I punch him in the face.
All right, roll an unarmed strike.
Oh my word!
That's a D20.
17.
Yeah, that hits Doug. So
Yeah.
1d4
4.
damage. All right, Doug, you also could have realized at this point, if you want to inspect the chest that was underneath your arm. You heard it click as you said the password to the other room.
What?
Yeah.
You
I
said
never
the
heard that.
I said it
Yeah,
with my
I
mouth
said
job.
that.
Yep.
Oh, well, I didn't hear it. So, yes, I want to inspect that.
All right. Inspecting the chest, you notice that it has arms and legs, and its mouth goes bah, and opens up, and now you can look inside the chest.
What is in the chest?
Do you want to do it secretly, or do you want to do it?
Secretly.
All right, roll stealth. 23.
Ooh.
So as Biggus punch you in the face, you can roll over to the other side of the bed, and you gingerly
It was
open.
all a distraction.
My gosh.
And you gingerly open up the chest. I'm just going to tell you all of it, so then you get to see if you want to share the treasures. So inside that chest, you see one black rod, one Suna injector with 2 charges. A Suna injector is a spellcaster's injector that allows them to get their casting times done sooner. So rather than taking the 1 hour it would take to combine materials and everything else, you can inject yourself and then get it done quicker. And it has 2 charges on it. You see some knuckle dusters, and you see 1 health potion candy.
And is there anything about the black rod that's special?
As far as you can tell, it's just a black rod.
Yeah. So nothing in it looks viable to me. So I'm like, hey guys, I found this chest.
Oh, I'll do an
There's
arcana check on that.
Black rod, which I don't know. There's a Suna injector. You know, you the mage guy over there
That's
probably
me.
use this.
You got it there, bud. I'm gonna go walk over there and do a arcana check, and I got detect magic at the same time.
So I'm holding the rod away from him. Like, can you detect what this black rod is?
Yeah, 13.
All right. Yeah, that'll work. So with your mage eyes, you notice the chest itself is a bag of holding. And so anything that goes into the chest, you can store an ungodly amount of items into this chest and put your hand in it and think of it, recall it. And if you were to look at the back of the chest, it has 2 straps, so you can wear it like a JanSport backpack.
Oh, Doug, you can wear this chest. You can put a ton of items in here. Did you know that? Yeah.
All the
Yes,
bandages ever.
I want this bag.
This thing is valuable, Doug.
It is mine.
I don't want all the
Mine.
junk inside of it. I just want.
You guys can split this shit up, all right? All I want is this is the bag.
Biggus, do you want anything?
I want the knuckles.
I'll take the injector.
Okay. So
did we look the black rod? I asked him what that was.
yeah. So with the black rod, for whatever reason, you can typically detect magic on all things, but with the black rod, it's almost as if it's anti-magic and it's kind of drawing power into itself like a black hole.
I'll take it.
There's nothing worrisome about it, but you do recognize that there's nothing magical that you can sense.
I think the Suna injector should go to Cody or what the hell's your name is? Galbatorix.
I'll take it.
The knuckle busters. So I hand over to
Biggus.
Biggus the knuckle busters.
And then a health potion or health candy.
The health candy, since I'm, trying to keep all you alive, and I just got bloodied up. I'll go ahead and just keep this one on me.
Hey, by the way, I have 4 points of damage. Just saying that out there.
Yeah, I got a bandage for you.
And I get the black rod.
And I haven't decided what to do with the black rod yet, so I'm just gonna leave that in the bag.
Okay.
I just
Galbatorix, also with the knuckle dusters, that you notice there's some sort of writing on the faceplate of those dusters as well, but they're in infernal, so you wouldn't be able to read it.
Infernal, huh?
Yeah.
So I can read it. I'm like, hey, your knuckles say Kamehameha heat wave.
You hear Kamehameha heat wave, and the knuckle dusters light up. So the description on these dusters. These dusters have 6 charges. When activated, add an additional 1+ to all attack and damage rolls and 1d4 fire damage to all unarmed attacks. The effect lasts for 1 minute or can be ended early at will. The old 1-2. When fully charged, the user can use 6 charges to increase the fire damage to 2d6. You may recharge these dusters by keeping them near an open flame for a short rest, landing 4 attacks without missing, which restores 2 charges, or landing the final blow on with an unarmed attack. So now, you have these knuckle dusters I'll add to your character. All right. Does anyone want to do anything else in the room?
Well, since everybody else got something, I'm gonna grab the wine and walk out of the room.
I'm grabbing like all of the action figures, everything I can grab, and it's all going into the bag.
This is the worst.
He's just shoving it into the anything that fits in the chest. He's shoving
exactly.
it in
Like
All right.
if it fits in the mouth, it's going in there right now.
Other than the wine,
Other than the wine he grabbed. Also, that 10 gold pieces you said.
Which door do you want to go out of? Do you want to go out of the one you came in through, or do you want to go out the front door? The front door is the purple and gold ornate door that you couldn't exit out before because it was locked. But you notice that the lock itself, the lock on the door says party with friends on the up position, which would unlock the door, and party alone in its current locked state.
Sure. Yeah.
And I slide back into the shadows.
Can I expose Doug's position?
Want to be known in the end, I'm in the shadows. I rolled a 13 plus 7, so I rolled a 20.
If you can roll a d20 and hit a 20, then you can call them out right away.
D20. I'm being serious right now.
Okay.
What the
A life well leveled is Zach as Biggus, Cody as Galbatorix, Nick as Ecroferia, Mark as Doug, and myself as the DM. Thanks for listening and hope to see you soon.